stop manifesting and start quantum jumping. So a lot of people, where they're going wrong when it comes to manifestation is that they want to focus on what they want to achieve this month or next month, and they're trying so hard visualizing, getting into the feeling of achieving that thing next month, that it doesn't really happen. It doesn't happen, and they keep doing the same thing over and over again, thinking, well, this month will be different, it might happen. And it's more of a wishful thinking and hopeful thinking rather than doing the real work that actually guarantees you success. So I don't manifest. I don't teach my clients how to manifest. I quantum jump my clients. So when I started this work for the first 3 months of my business, of course I was manifesting. Of course I wanted to get to 10K months because that was the trend, okay? I didn't make any money. I was working 10 to 12 hours a day every single day. That was before I became a mom. I had all the time in the world to do this, and nothing was working. But then in 1 month, I hit 10K. In 6 weeks, I hit 50K in my healing business, and then I started growing to consistent 6-figure years after that. And in the meantime, I gave birth to 2 amazing children. I was a full-time mom, and I was working 1 to 3 hours a day. And every year I meet with my accountant. He says, how is this possible? He sees my figures and he always asks me this. He's like, so what exactly do you do? How do you get to these results? Because he says, I've worked as an accountant for 30 years and I have never seen figures like this, knowing that you only work, 1 hour here, 1 hour there, 3 hours here, 3 hours there. It's not about how much you work. It's about how embodied you are as a healer, as a light worker, as a spiritual worker, and as a leader, because as spiritual workers, we're here to lead people, to help them transform their lives. So that's really, really important. So I want to tell you how you can actually quantum jump. And that's exactly what I do with my clients. So currently I have 2 spaces available for my exclusive one-on-one mentorship, where I take my clients through every single step, making sure that they achieve what they want by the end of us working together. This is the only container where I give you guarantee, because all my clients achieve amazing results. We connect to their gifts, we activate their channeling abilities, they channel new body of work or modalities or teachings that puts them as a leader in their industry, and their whole life changes, their whole business changes, and they go on to create consistent 6-figure years as a healer, light worker, spiritual worker. So how do we do it? We quantum jump. How? It's quite simple, but it's quite difficult to do it in practice, okay? Let me sit more comfortably. I thought it was going to be like a quick session, but I want to share with you actually how we do it. First of all, when we quantum jump, we have to connect to your soul's vision. Why did you come here? What is your purpose? What is your mission? What is the thing you came here to create? So your soul, by connecting to your soul, and this is what I do with my clients, we connect to their souls in a meditative state. We call their souls in, and your soul will actually show you, this is your path. This is where we want you to be by the end of your life. This is what we want you to have achieved by the end of your life. And this is your soul's mission, and this is your soul identity. So your soul also shows you your soul identity. Who do you need to be in order to accomplish all these things? So once you know where you're heading, your life mission, that's what we want to be manifesting, okay? But that will allow you to quantum jump, because quantum jumping is actually jumping through time, so that you achieve your results so much quicker, so much faster, with so much ease and flow, by jumping through timelines and getting into a different frequency. So I work with 5D consciousness and abundance consciousness and the Pleiadians as well. So 5D consciousness teaches us how to do this as well. So first of all, you need to get clarity on this. And then what needs to happen next? We need to start healing your blocks, your limitations, your wounds, your identities, conditioned identities that you thought were once yours, but they were not actually yours. Everything you've been taught, learned, and we need to let go of anything that is blocking your light. Because as light workers, as healers, we have massive potential. We have light inside us, but all the fears, the doubts, the limitations, the wounds, the old identities, conditioned identities that were never ours, that identities that are not actually our truth, they need to start falling away. We need to heal them. We need to let them go. So that's why when I work with people, it takes us 25 weeks because we're going through massive transformation. We're letting go of your old identities, your old stories, your old life. Everything needs to fall apart before the new comes through. So after that's done, you'll be able to really open up your heart and really let your light come through, because for a lot of us, we have built a lot of walls around our hearts and we don't really let people in. We don't really let our light shine through. We think we do, but there's so much more potential. So we bring the walls down, we open up our hearts, and we really let our light do the talking. Our energy is rising, our frequency is shifting, and we become more visible, more embodied as leaders. And in that way, when that's done, the next step is, of course, start activating your gifts, because you were never here to follow. You were never here to follow somebody else's modality, somebody else's teachings, follow in somebody else's footsteps. You were always here to lead your own revolution. You were all here to bring your own light into the world, shift frequency, shift the whole the world, and really change the world. But how do we do that? We do that by activating your own soul-given gifts, because your gifts are so powerful and so unique just for you. Nobody else has the same gifts as you. So you need to really activate your gifts that probably you don't even know you have. And you also have to activate your abilities for channeling, because when you activate your channeling abilities, you're able to channel wisdom, knowledge, modalities, teachings, completely new body of work that will change the world. This is why you're here. You're here to bring this wisdom into the world, and that lives within you. So when you start going through these steps, healing, connecting to your light, opening your heart, activating your gifts, activating your channeling abilities, you then bring a new body of work into the world. You turn it into an offer, and then you're able to start embodying the person who's already done it into this work. And we do this, with my clients, we do this in our sessions, but also, you can start embodying that person every single day just by connecting to the vision that you received in a meditative state from your soul. Every time you connect to your soul, you connect to that vision, you are stepping closer and closer and closer into that person, and you're bending time, you're shifting your timelines, and you're moving closer and closer. So you're actually bending time. Things happen so much quicker with so much ease and flow, because you're working not from hassle, not from ego, not from your mind, not from pushing and chasing. You're actually creating results from pure embodiment of your power, of who you truly are, because you are so powerful and great, but you are keeping it all locked in. So that's what we do in our one-on-one mentorship. So I have 2 spaces available, and as I say, it's 25 weeks together, but we work together until you get your results as well. Typically, people achieve results within 25 weeks. So that's not really an issue, but just to give you that peace of mind that if for any reason you're delayed or life happens, and things need to be delayed, you can, you've got me until the end. So we working through it together. You're never by yourself. I only work with a handful of people, So I only work with a handful number of people, women, in a year. So if you want to really completely change your life, really step into your power and create what you're really meant to create, fulfilling your purpose, fulfilling your potential, and creating something beautiful, impactful in the world, this is your invitation. If you want to find out more, private message me or comment me below and let's have a chat. Before you join, I always check with your guides and my guides with whether this is the right path for you, whether this is something that will guarantee your success. So yeah, so you're supported right from the start. Sending you lots of love. Take care. Bye now.